Sterling Holmes with Fansided and Stacking the Box, joined now by South Carolina wide receiver and 2024 NFL Draft prospect Xavier Legette. Xavier, how are you?
I'm good. How you?
I'm doing very, very well. I do want to give a huge shout out to Six Star Pro Nutrition, America's #1 selling sports nutrition brand. And Kellogg's are proud to announce the launch of their latest collaboration, the Six Star 100% Whey Protein Plus Ready to Drink RTD and Kellogg's Fruit Loops cereal flavor. This on the go protein shake combines the high quality protein of Six Star with the nostalgic and beloved taste of Kellogg's Fruit Loops cereal, offering a delicious and convenient option for athletes, fitness aficionados, and anyone looking to make their nutrition routine more enjoyable and rewarding. Xavier, tell me a little bit more about this.
Oh man, it helps me recover, man. It just helped me sustain my weight. Man, all the working out I've been doing, man, is helping me sustain my weight, man, and being able to maintain it.
I will say, how do you view this transition to the NFL? You got to keep that weight up as you go from college to the NFL. We know it's faster, stronger, bigger. How do you view this transition, and where do you fit on a team?
Man, I say where I fit on the team, man, it would be a significant X receiver. The bigger body receiver that's gonna turn them slants into 60-yard, 70-yard touchdown. That X receiver that's gonna be going up to make those 50-50 big boy catches.
I'll tell you what, as I sit here in Kansas City, I know a team that might need a X receiver, a team that might need some of those big boy catches. I've heard from a lot of Chiefs fans out here. They say they want you. They want you to catch passes and those big boy receiving catches from Patrick Mahomes. What would you say if you were drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs?
And ideally, man, I'd love to go to the Chiefs. I mean, I know it's not my decision, but I'd love to go to the Chiefs. But playing with Pat Mahomes, man, it's just never like a 50-50 chance or a 100% chance that I'll be going to the Super Bowl. Well, man, playing with
Uh,
him, it'll be a great experience for me. I just jump right into it, being able to learn from him
yeah,
and
also
my skills as well.
those 50-50 balls become 80-20 balls with you and Pat.
Oh yeah.
Would you also be interested in being a returner? Now, you were phenomenal as a return man in college at South Carolina. Is that something that you think translates to the NFL?
Most definitely. That's something that I'll be wanting to do and willing to do as well.
As far as the new NFL kickoff rules, I personally believe that that combination of your speed, your size, your agility, your athleticism, that with the new kickoffs, you would thrive in that role. You'd be electric back there. Would you
So
be looking forward to these new NFL kickoff rules?
for surely, man, all they did was make it way easier.
I want to point out you were phenomenal last year at South Carolina. Went over 1,250 yards, 7 touchdowns. What clicked for you last year?
And it was mainly just the availability and the opportunity. And I wasn't dealing with any injuries this year, so that was a plus. And then, man, just the way how the offensive coordinator moved me around, being able to put me in position to make those plays I made.
What do you say to those naysayers that say, okay, yeah, last year was great, but the first couple of years of the production, they just weren't there, right? There's some guys coming out of this draft who they've had, 3 or 4 years of elite production. You had your final year, again, phenomenal production, but it was just that one year. What do you say to those naysayers?
Oh man, to the folks that's saying they don't believe that I'll be able to do it again, all I gotta say is just see, just wait and see.
What clicked for you? Was it your route running? I know you mentioned the availability, but was there a specific part of the game that also clicked for you? Did the game slow down at all? What really was the catalyst for that explosion?
Man, it was really just like I tell you, just the availability for real, man. Because the production always been there. I was just never able to overcome those injuries that I was dealing with. Oh man, that was really it.
Is there a certain player or that you model your game after in the NFL? Is there a certain guy that you're like, you know what? Yeah, I think my game looks a lot like that, dude. Obviously, the DK Metcalf comp has been thrown around a lot. Is there a certain player that you think you model your game after?
No, I don't model my game after anybody, but I mean, from a receiver standpoint, I mean, some of us we do the same stuff, but I feel like I move a little different than other guys that they trying to compare.
As far as the draft process has been, have you had any weird questions when you're meeting with these teams? What has that whole process been like for you?
Man, the process has been good, man. Every question just man would be the same. All they asking is why it took me so long to thrive. And I just tell them the same thing I tell you.
Yeah, I know it's funny. I asked Lad McConkey that. He said he didn't get any weird questions either. I'm shocked. That used to be the big thing. All you guys getting weird questions. Now it's all normal questions.
Yeah. Well, for me, I say, I mean, other guys say they be hearing the crazy stuff.
All right. What is something that people might not know about you, Xavier? What is something that the majority of folk don't know about you?
Oh man, well, everybody know I ride horses. Maybe a lot of folks don't know that I hunt hogs, hunt raccoons, squirrels, and rabbits. That's something maybe they don't know.
Real Southern, huh? You down there
Uh,
in South Carolina?
at the bottom of South Carolina.
Hey, I don't wear my cowboy boots in honor of you. Okay, I got my cowboy. I'm here in Kansas City. I go. You know what? I'm throwing the cowboy boots for Xavier.
Okay, then.
How do you feel like the combine went for you overall? Any surprises for you, or did it go exactly how you thought?
Oh man, well, it was surprise. It was a surprise to me, man, and that was only because it wasn't as bad as everyone was telling me it was going to be. Oh man, but I think my production out there went great. I just wasn't happy with my broad jump, but I mean it's a good number. But
Yeah.
I just could have did better than that. But other than that, everything was good.
How do you train for the combine? Because I would say it's a lot different than how you actually play in a game, right? Like
Oh,
you're not rocking pads. You're not running 40 yards in a straight line very often, especially again not in pads in a game. Did you train any differently for the combine, or is it pretty much how you always train?
oh no, man, we toned it down a whole lot, man. We was training more so like trap athletes more so than football athletes.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, I always find that fascinating of how you try and say, you know what? I know this is not what the NFL is like. I know this is what not college football is like, but I'm just going to try and be a track athlete for 1 week, put up some numbers, and now somehow that helps your draft stock. But yours did go up, so I think you had the right game plan. Before I let you go, all-time NFL wide receivers, Mount Rushmore. Who's on it for you?
Man, I go Randy Moss, Dez Bryant, shoot, who else I want to throw up though? Shit, I'm gonna just throw Devo in there and Odell.
Oh, I love it. You said Debo. Do you think
Yeah.
you got a little Debo in you? If you got the ball to the backfield, what you doing with it?
Come on, man, I'm trying to score. I feel like we both have that in our game. We both a threat with the ball in our hand.
Would you do that in the NFL? By the way, I don't know if you do this at South Carolina or not. I watched a good amount of your games. I went to Mizzou. I'm a Mizzou alum, so I apologize. I know you got injured in that game. That's no fun. But did you ever take the ball out of the backfield at all?
For sure. I had about 4, 5 carries out the backfield this year.
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of Chiefs fans are gonna like hearing that one.
Oh yeah, as well.
South Carolina wide receiver in 2024 NFL draft prospect Xavier Legette. Again, partnering with six-star Pro Nutrition, America's #1 selling sports nutrition brand, and Kellogg's as that new RTD ready to drink Kellogg's Fruit Loops cereal flavor is out at Sam's Club. Xavier, really appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you.